In the heart of West Africa, there was once a brotherhood that the world has all but forgotten. Imagine young men, sons, brothers, farmers, marching under a flag that wasn't their own. They were called the Tirailleurs Sénégalais, the Senegalese riflemen. Their journey started in 1857, when France, driven by ambition, formed a battalion of African soldiers. Some volunteered, others were forced, but all of them were promised the same thing: fight for France, and you'll earn respect, reward, even freedom. For nearly a century, they fought everywhere France did. In Africa, in Europe's muddy trenches, in the burning deserts of Libya, and in forests that seemed endless. When World War I erupted, tens of thousands of these men crossed oceans to defend a country they had never seen. In 1916, at Fort Douaumont, they succeeded where others had failed, seizing the fortress, but at an awful price. The French cheered them, calling out, "Vive les tirailleurs sénégalais!" But celebrations don't last. World War II was even harsher. Sent to the front lines with poor weapons and little support, they fought bravely in Italy, North Africa, and helped liberate southern France. When captured, the Germans showed them no mercy. Many were executed, machine-gunned, crushed by tanks, separated from their white officers. When the war ended in 1944, just over 1,300 battered survivors returned to Senegal. They expected honor, back pay, and gratitude. Instead, they were sent to Thiaroye camp, outside Dakar. France hesitated to pay what was owed. The men demanded their due, nothing more, nothing less. And then came the Thiaroye massacre. December 1st, 1944, at dawn, as the men gathered for coffee, French officers ordered them to prepare to leave. The soldiers refused. No pay, no departure. The order was given. In under a minute, French troops opened fire. Machine guns, tanks. Dozens fell instantly. The survivors were forced to march barefoot to Dakar. Humiliated, broken, paraded in front of their families. Official records say 24 to 70 died, but those who were there remember far worse. Secret burials, and families left with nothing but heartbreak. France called it a mutiny. The survivors were punished. For decades, the massacre was erased from textbooks, mentioned only in whispers. Children grew up with stories of fathers who vanished, medals that meant nothing, and suitcases returned without bodies. But now, the memory is rising again. Films, books, leaders, and young people demand justice. The Tirailleurs Sénégalais were more than just soldiers. They were the engine of an empire, betrayed by the country they saved. Their story is about courage, sacrifice, and dignity. A legacy that belongs to Africa and to all of us. Who will remember them? Who will tell their story?